Nuggets and I have made it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and chickens, take a seat on your tail feathers while I tell you the tale of the greatest search for love. About a goofy boy named Drew and his pet rubber chicken, Chicken Nuggets. And like all great love stories, it starts on the dating app, Chicken Tinder. And Nuggets found the perfect duck for him. He wanted to go meet her, so I had to say, let's do it. And we were off. Get in the car. Let's do this, buddy. Starting in Washington, D.C., we were on a search for love. Let's go find our one and only duck. Of course, chickens can't fly, so we had to drive all the way down to Duck, North Carolina. Sure, Nuggets could have called her on the phone to hear her quack, but Nuggets is a seabird. And we made it. There's no turning back now. Moment of truth, Nuggets. Here we go, to the beach. Now all we have to do is find out which bird she is, Nuggets. That doesn't sound like her. No, wait a second. And what the duck? Nuggets. Nuggets, come on, buddy. We'll get through this, my friend. Let's go. Come on. I'm sorry, Nuggets. You totally got quackfished. It's not you, it's her. There's only one thing to do, Nuggets. No, not that. We have to find real love, Nuggets. We're here in the Atlantic Ocean. We have the whole country behind us. Literally. Let's go find some love, Nuggets. Let's do a cross-country love journey. So we zoomed out of Duck, North Carolina, sailed into the sunset with a new goal in mind. We're not stopping until we find Chicken Nuggets some love. Duck through. Let's go someplace else. So the next day we headed down to South Carolina. Yoo-hoo! But even then, all we could find was duck. Duck? Duck? That's a bunch of blue shoes. Nuggets is saying there's a big chicken right outside Atlanta. So why is it called rush hour when everybody's slowed down? This guy's camping in the middle of the lane. Look at this RV. And then, Nuggets, I think we made it to the big chicken. Nuggets, look at that giant chicken. I'll give you two some time to talk, okay, Nuggets? So Nuggets got the bird of the word, or the word of the bird, or the cheese of the curd, or Nuggets got new instructions. You done, buddy? Well, now that you had some time, what great advice did she give you? Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's good advice. Yes, cross the road confidently. Yeah, don't ruffle her feathers. With our newfound advice from the big chicken, we knew what to do. We had to find our duck food. No, Nuggets, I don't think that counts as real love. Nuggets and I kicked off the trip with a camping night in Georgia, and before we could find love, armadillos found us. This trip might cost us an arm and a dillo. They were off, and we were off the next morning. And what better place to find bird love than Pigeon Forge, Tennessee? There were giraffes, elephants, and guess what? Not chicken butts, but gorilla butts. We didn't see a single pigeon, so that's our clue to sail on. To Kentucky! We had to find something with wings here. I don't think buffalo wings count, Nuggets. You got it. Hey, you can cross. You can cross. Hey, pedestrians have right of way, buddy. All right, bye, son. Sheesh. Time to float on down south to Montgomery, Alabama. That's right, this is the city that set the stage for the civil rights movement. Where it doesn't matter whether you're blue, red, green, or yellow. You'll be treated like every other chicken of the sea. So many birdies like we're playing golf. And speaking of golf, we're gonna head down to the Gulf of Mexico.
You could shoot some pool down there.
Wait, Nuggets. You're right. Parrot heads. That's what we need to go look for. They know birds better than anybody. They know how to love. Let's head down to Mobile, Alabama, and maybe we'll even head over to Mississippi, the home of Jimmy Buffett. Let's go, buddy. No, that's not a duck nugget.
You can drink some beer.
And that is
down there.
definitely not a duck nugget.
Argue, laugh, and cheer down there.
Further west we gotta go.
Pass another year.
See you later, alligator. Pascagoula,
Jimmy got
Mississippi. Close, Drew. I think it's Pascagoula. And we found Jimmy Buffett's childhood home. Where are the parrot heads? I'm tired. Let's swing out of here. We searched as far south as we could go, down to the Gulf of. We came to see, and well, we did see the sea, but not too many seabirds for you. No parrot heads we found. This is a tough search for love. We were all ready to call it a night and head to camp. The Nuggets, who's a bit of a saint, called an audible, said, let's head to Nolans instead. We got a good hotel room. It cost a little bit more than a French Quarter, but we had to get all ready for a big night of talking to birds. So we saw the sights, we tasted the tastes, we watched a lot of dances, and we even did a few dances. And then we finally did it. I found love in the form of a dog. Wait a second. That wasn't our goal. You're right, Nuggets. I got distracted. I found love in a dog, but I forgot we were looking for your love. Well, back on the road we go. I love you. We've got a big goal, so we're gonna head to a big state, Texas.
Hey,
Houston, we don't have a problem. Until more people are just camping in the road. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, nope, come on. Let's go. There we go. We stopped at Buggy's to soak up the southern love before stopping at our next destination, Austin, Texas. Yeehaw! I know, Nuggets. Listen to all those birds. Told you there are a lot of birds in Austin. And there were, but just not many that wanted to talk to a rubber chicken. It was weird. 2 nights in a row, we were feeling drained. That's a good point, Nuggets. We are kind of jumping from city to city. I wonder what else we could jump. Huh.
flying with the wind. You're walking.
Now that was fun. Too bad Nuggets was too much of a chicken to jump off the rocks. But we still haven't found love yet. So we jumped out of Texas. No more yeehaws. We made it to St. Louis, Missouri, the city known for, that big thing. But also home to the St. Louis Cardinals. 7 different states have cardinals as their state bird. So we gotta take some advice from the St. Louis Cardinals here. Mr. Cardinal, do you know where to find love? We're not really good at this. We're not really smart. We're no Albert Einstein. We're no Albert Pujols. And what do you think, Nuggets? And Nuggets laid down the bombshell, or the eggshell, that it's me. My human form is stopping us from finding love. There's only one solution to this problem. A cowboy chicken. Even Chicken Nuggets put on his pink costume. We're just winging it. And why did the chicken cross the street? To go to the Jonas Brothers concert, of course. Run. Oh, he beat me. And he beeped me. Who knew chickens were so popular? Howdy. It's an exciting night, huh, guys? Let's go.
I like the chicken soup.
I like your face.
Wow.
And after a long chicken run, Nuggets and I made it to the concert. No beep? No balk? Very nice. Whoa, I'm naked, hold on. I'm balk naked under this, hold on. Alright. Now I gotta figure out where to go. Hey! You can't carry me on that? I'll fly the chicken run there. I'll get a 24-ounce Bach Light, please. The Bach Light, the blue one. The Bud Light?
Oh yeah, that's okay. The Bud Light, sure. Off light successfully.
Why do chickens tell the best jokes?
Why, dude? Oh, you're stealing my joke now. Where am I? M? What is M? Do you know how to spell M? M. M is this way? Is this M? Where's number 1? Is this number 1 or? Oh, I'm 108. That's me over there. I'll fly over there, okay? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. This is me. I'm so sorry you have to sit next to me, all right? Let's go down, we go up, right? Let's go.
And Joe Bros we go. What a blast. But despite the fun times, we didn't fall in love with any chickens. Just the boys in blue.
How's it going, boys? Good. Just heading back to my hotel. Have a good one.
3 nights, 3 strikes. We were feeling out of the game. There was no love in Topeka, Kansas, so we headed to what is called Bird City, Kansas. There's gotta be bird love here. Well, Nuggets, we made it to Bird City. I don't see many birds. I don't see a city either. Yeah, this trip might just tank, huh? Oh, there's a tank here. So we had no choice but to march out of Kansas. It's just too flat here. The land, not the birds. And Colorado is known for being anything but flat. And we camped up in Breckenridge and we met a friend. Hey, Mr. Fox. Hey. Oh, sorry. Have you seen any love around here? No, not food. We're looking for love. No, not food. We're looking for love. Still no love. Don't worry, Nuggets. I think we'll find love. Maybe. And the next day, we were still at an all-time low as we discovered Carlsbad's Cavern. Our hopes got lower and lower and lower into the ground. 80 stories into the ground. That's literally where our hopes were at. And we Stalag might never get out of here. Time to change tactics without forgetting our goal. We're looking for love. That's it. What is it, Nuggets? What? Pull over for what? Nuggets? I don't think the rattle means he wants your babies, Nuggets. We better skedaddle. Chickens, parrot heads, cardinals, but I heard Texas has something called Crane, Texas. Oh, Nuggets, I don't think those are cranes.
No, not a crane. Still not a crane, Nuggets.
Duck, duck, duck. See how it feels, Nuggets?
Now that's the crane we're looking for.
And what do you think, Nuggets?
Okay, no love for crane.
So further south we go.
Nuggets, not everything turned yellow. Get back over here, Nuggets. Nuggets, you're not allowed to do that, buddy.
Okay, maybe a bit too far south, but we are passing through El Paso.
Yeah, those are ducks, Nuggets. Burrowing owl. I don't think you have your head in the sand, Nuggets. Nuggets?
That guy. Nuggets, don't eat him. But despite all the wildlife we saw, just none of them really wanted to spend time with me and a rubber chicken. What is going on? As our aspirations headed south, so did we, as El Paso had a country music festival that weekend. Yeehaw! And based on how everybody else was dressed, I had to wear my cowboy hat. We heard Southerners love a good BBQ chicken, and well, Nuggets is my BBQT chicken. And we gotta see Dusty Rich in concert. Could I get a yeehaw? What night, Nuggets. You're a little bit bigger, aren't you, Nuggets? I guess everything is bigger in Texas, huh? Well, that was another night of losing our head. All this failure really made us want to... No, not that, Nuggets. The opposite of that. No, not like that. Come on. The opposite of failure is to keep trying. So we kept heading west.
Where did this rain come from, Nuggets? Whoa! Hey!
Even the desert was raining on our parade. But our hopes will never die, just like the bird of this city, Phoenix, Arizona. Here's Big Phoenix. And what do you think, Nuggets? No, it's not. Nuggets, stop saying that. Then I guess Phoenix is a bus too. off we go, buddy. And as the sun went down, we had to find a place to camp. You guys know where to camp? This way, thank you. And we found a spot in the Sonoran Desert. And that's what we'll be doing tonight. Snoring. That is until somebody started shooting and... Whoa. That was close. And we saw something else get shot in the air. That is a rocket launch in the middle of the desert. Wow, Nuggets.
And tonight, we're sleeping right on top of the car.
Nothing like looking up at the stars while you fall asleep. And things were looking up now. So far up, it felt like we were driving through the clouds. Oh, we literally were driving through the clouds.
Well.
And we found a giant well with ancient cliff dwellings. Waterfront property. I can't imagine what their rent was. But despite the sights, we still couldn't find any love. But Nuggets had a great idea. One of his best friends got engaged in Sedona, Arizona. A place full of love. Let's head there, buddy. And it was so beautiful, literally. Nuggets and I finally found love, but only with the rocks. And as guys, we don't think the size of the rock really matters that much. Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause of my life around you. But time makes you. Even chickens get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. I Sedona you. Hey, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. Have you guys seen any love around here? You like chickens, don't you? Hey, baby. This was becoming stupid, so I decided to become Cupid. So sorry about that, Nuggets. I totally didn't mean to do that, Nuggets. And why do you keep saying duck? What is up with this duck? It's all making sense now. We weren't feeling too good. We had a big hole in our head, a big hole in our heart, a big hole in the earth. What in the world is this, Nuggets? We're supposed to be looking up. And, well, what is that? Who put that there? Did somebody leave this here by accident? Nuggets. Crazy. Some would even call it grand, but still no love. Maybe we're just running out of luck. You know what? I know a good place to find a lot of luck. To Las Vegas we go to hit the slots. Not the slot canyons. Though this was cool, we had to cool off a little bit in Lake Mead. How was that, Nuggets? Oh. We're supposed to save that part for after Vegas. And to Vegas we went, the town which is known for long-lasting romantic relationships. And of course, Nuggets got a room at the Flamingo. He got dressed up, in a party dress. He didn't know what else to wear. Well, here we flamin' go. We're gonna find love tonight. On the search we go, searching high, searching low, even to see the birds at the Flamingo. There's a duck. Another duck.
Yeah, the flamingos are right there. They're trying to sleep too.
What's up, all these sleeping birds, Nugs? And we met a guy named Jason who was having a better night than us, apparently.
And I swear to God, I had them on my arms. They were everywhere. They were like, "Isn't your grandson adorable?"
Now that's the type of confidence we're looking for. We saw a little bit of music, had a great time, and said, let's go all in Vegas. And well, all in evidently means we're gonna lose all our money. We lost all our money. Quiet down, guys. We're almost done. I promise the ending will knock your squawks off. Well, Vegas was a bust, huh, Nuggets? Flamingo certainly was a duck, wasn't it? And we lost almost all our money. It's a good thing we're in Vegas. Let's do a few magic shows. Get back on our feet, literally. Let's keep looking for love, Nuggets. I think I have a few good ideas to try. So off to do what I love to do. The best job in the world, making kids happy. This is what Nuggets enjoys doing too. We both love it. And even though we both truly enjoy every aspect of our job, well, at the end of the day, literally, it's not true love. True love can only be found in another being, really. And we had just one last state to make it cross country. Nuggets and I have made it. Death Valley, California. Wow. Let's just say, Nuggets, this is a view to die for. Death Valley. And Death Valley made us feel more alive than ever. And we discovered that living life is about just that. It's about living life. So maybe to find bird love, you have to think, act, and fly like a bird. I'm learning to fly today, man. How you doing? I'm gonna jump out 15,000 feet up and I'll be flapping my wings. Prove I'm not a chicken. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it, man.
That was awesome.
Congratulations.
Chicken out, huh?
Are you do it again?
Yeah, let's go again, man. Right.
Send under parachute again.
Who's the chicken now, Nuggets? This
Who's
is
the
awesome.
chicken now?
Woo! Now that was quite the experience, wasn't it, Nuggets? To find a bird of a feather, we really do have to act like a bird, huh? Well, I know how to fly. Yeah, don't look at me like that, Nuggets. I have one more idea left. I heard about a festival which can make anything fly, even your wildest dreams. We made it to the Rise Festival, where everybody got a lantern to write their hopes, dreams, and loves on it. Then we set it on fire, and we watch it fly. And guess who learned to fly today? Nuggets, my boy. We are brothers, aren't we? Learning to fly the same day. We do magic for a living. But boy, was this experience real magic. And for just a moment, Nuggets and I forgot about all of our worries and our quest for love. And we were just living in the moment. And at that moment, we finally did it. We truly found I just knew we could find love, Nuggets. Sometimes when you have a big goal in mind, the whole world slips away. And to find our love, we had to first learn how to live a life that we love. And we danced the night away, reminiscing on how far we've traveled to find our peace.
Keeps getting harder every day. Tongue tied with the riddle in the middle. Don't you pay attention when they talk that way? Knives out like they never had a doubt about what's in your heart, what's running through your veins, baby. I was thinking about moving in your direction. So you're standing on the other side, looking for the fire with your stone cold eyes.
And we had done it, traversing thousands of miles to find our golden goose. And who knew our true love was in front of each other this whole time? Nuggets and I truly are wingmen. No, not Goose the band, Nuggets. We are each other's love. No, not Goose the band. Not Goose the band. It's each other, Nuggets. And you guys did it. You made it to the tail end of the video. The world's largest game of Duck, Duck, Goose. Till the next chicken tale, don't forget to give this video 2 chicken fingers up.